Australia. If there's one thing they do best, it's creating fresh produce. Their strong culinary community and deliciously different flavours are the reason why so many flock to experience this gorgeous part of the country. But of course, there are a few people to thank. We wouldn't have this beautiful fresh produce if it weren't for our farmers and makers. And the more we celebrate them, the more they'll create for us. And I know just the party being thrown in their name. Tasting Australia is next up on our country's calendar of foodie events. And this year's lineup is quite the celebration. I mean, who doesn't want to eat and drink the best of South Australia over 10 days? Sign me up.
So this year I've come on as some co-festival director with the amazing Karina Armstrong from Salopian Inn. And this year Emma McCaskill is the food curator.
As a first, this year's Tasting Australia has been curated under Three Blue Ducks' very own Darren Robertson. And he sure had his work cut out for him, planning some 200 events across 11 regions. It promises to be the biggest yet.
I think right now in Australia there is a thirst to get back, support hospitality and enjoy real food events with real people and food and wines. The wineries down there are world class, Adelaide Hills, the Barossa Valley, we've got some legit wine offerings, and then winemakers from all around the world and Australia flying in to showcase their beverages as well. It's the first time we're cooking at Coober Pedy, so we have Ben Shuri, arguably one of Australia's greatest chefs, and he's cooking out there with Duncan Veldemont from Africola, which is one of my favourite restaurants on the planet, also in Adelaide.
How many favourite restaurants do you have?
I've got a few, but I'd say his is legit top 5. It's kind of like lick the plate clean, delicious.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
What are we collecting?
The farmers have grown all sorts of stuff here. So I'm going to cook the Coffin Bay Marrons. And so today I'm just going to pick a few bits and pieces to go with the Marrons. So we have some cranberry hibiscus, which we use this for garnishes. It's kind of citrusy, it's quite delicious. And some finger limes, which have just come into season.
Darren is an extraordinaire when it comes to pairing flavours, so you'll want to get on the list for his Bubble Brunch at Town Square. It's held in the Festival Hub right in the heart of Adelaide, and Marron is on the menu.
So these are yabbies and freshwater crayfish, or marrons. So we'll cook these on coal with some produce from the farm. So we've got some heirloom pumpkins, Josh's garlic, which he harvested 3 months ago, so it's cured, it's ready to go now, garlic flowers, and just a simple XO. So this is the marrons. It's sort of bubbling away. It takes a couple of minutes on hot coals. Some sort of butter, garlic butter's fine, but they've got a bit of a spiced, garlicky, ginger, chilli XO.
Oh,
some of these, a little bit of this butter over the top. So, and then we've just got a little bit of heirloom pumpkin for some sweetness, charred shallots, and then I'll just plate her up.
Yum! Along with Darren's Bubble Brunch, there's a talented lineup of festival stars he's hand-picked. Their food can also be experienced at other pop-up events in the state over the 10 days.
There are many amazing things going on in all the regions of Australia right now, and it's always been a passion of mine to see who's coming up, what the next-gen guys and girls are doing, people that are blowing the doors off our industry and making waves.
Doing just that is Alana Sapwell. She's back for her second year as a festival star, but this time you'll have to head to wine country to find her. Alana will be cooking up a storm at Kingsford the Barossa, one of Australia's most exclusive retreats.
I'm particularly excited to be cooking some local seafood. It will be exceptional. It's a beautiful pocket of Australia and I can't wait to get back there.
Discover the deliciously different food experience that South Australia has to offer at this year's Tasting Australia event. The fun kicks off from the 29th of April and will run for 10 days in 11 regions across the state. There are a range of free and ticketed events you can choose from. So for all the details, head to tastingaustralia.com.au.